Welcome back to Let's Play Quantum Break. Last time I discovered I can rewind time for specific objects, and I spent a lot of time rambling about theories. Ground Zero map, extraction area, zone protocol. Green zone, you might experience minor or none chronon radiation exposure, CRE symptoms. I feel like they should have gotten a better proofreader for this. I understand that Remedy is a Finnish company, but come on. Continuous visit should not exceed 480 minutes or 8 hours. This is an operational area, zone clearance level 4 required. Yellow zone. Increased density of residual chronon particles present. Company-approved PPE must be worn beyond this point. Report to the supervisor and leave the area immediately if you experience any Type 2 CRE symptoms. Red zone. Potentially unreversible damage from CRE unless chronon and environmental suit is worn. This is an operational area, zone clearance level 6 required. Personnel needed to complete extraction protocol training sequence before entering this area. If you experience any Type 3 CRE symptoms, contact Dr. Sophia Amarol immediately. Operation PMRS 55.72400/BM. MUN 3, 6 meter primary FM simplex. Whatever the fuck that means. From Charlie Wincott to Ground Zero Op, all, Monarch PR plan. Hey Jarheads, just got word from Martin Hatch. Apparently our almighty overlord, JK, Paul Serene, has given the green light to our PR proposal. We're implementing a broad PR strategy to deal with the public reaction to the university operation. That means that you will all be working with me directly for the next several hours, whether you like it or not. That's directed at you, Dave. First up news broadcast. I've skimmed through the list of witnesses pulled from the university and marked the best candidate to deliver our false confession. Amy Ferrero. Perfect mix of hot and sad puppy. Media will eat her up. Green screen and recording equipment are being prepped as we speak. Time is of the essence. I need that video shot and delivered to me within the next half hour in order to get it to media on time, so get her ready for her 15 minutes of fame. We're going to be pinning all this on Jack Joyce, that wacky little domestic terrorist rascal. Somebody needs to take the fall, right? Serious question, why am I not, forwarding this email to the fucking news station? The, quote, device that Monarch stole from the university, but Charlie isn't allowed to know any further details about due to his security clearance, end quote, has been airlifted to the Ground Zero operation. I'm arranging covert transport to its final destination at Monarch Tower. I'll be your eye in the sky, monitoring traffic to make sure the route is clear. Also, I want my security clearance upgraded once this shit calms down. Level 4? Bullshit. Still searching for Joyce. Transport disappeared after entering the Ground Zero perimeter, digging through our hundreds of camera feeds to see if anything comes up. Even if we can't locate him ourselves, it's not like Joyce can go anywhere without someone spotting him once Ferrero does her thing. Liam Burke is leading the search party on the ground. $5 to anybody who can make Burke smile. That's all for now. The brain to your bronze, Charlie. I feel like if he wasn't working for the enemy, I would really like this guy. Oh, hey, lag.
What's Reaper Squad doing with their video cameras up in A3?
Looks like some bitch named Amy's gonna be the poster girl for Serene's PR campaign. Filming confession videos. We blew the library to create misdirection. The media's gonna latch to that, and Amy's gonna tell them the protesters were behind the whole thing.
You honestly think that's gonna be enough? We got a hell of a lot of noise out there.
Well, you haven't seen Serene and Hatch work their magic. 11 minutes after we left, I heard the cleaners had every bullet hole filled. Police have the whole campus roped off. But guess who paid off the police?
Jesus.
Damn. So, the reason for the, I'm missing 2 bullets. Oh, yeah, right, never mind. You're dead.
Move up to... Hey, he's trouble.
That's an exploding barrel, I think. Yep.
Get behind him! Enemy spotted!
Oops. That's not cover. How about over here? Excuse me. Oh, I killed him with one shot. Nice.
Incoming.
I'll stand here like an idiot, I guess. What the? He really creased his can. Yes, please. Can't actually reload. Oh, I can't reload because I didn't have any shells. Merciless.
That's for Will.
I've been wondering why he set up the building to collapse on Will. But I'm thinking the entire reason he set up the
This elevator looks like getting out of here.
what's it called?
There's got to be a generator around here somewhere.
It's kind of weird to see a semi-automatic pistol with a clip of 4 bullets. But whatever. Should go with the other one to dump bullets into one of those time spheres. Das ist das. Alternate weapon. Upstairs, upstairs.
There we go.
You didn't actually touch it.
The hell is that? Hello?
Jack, this is Beth Wilder.
Beth?
I'm
You're the one my brother was looking for.
the one who was attempting to rescue your ass until you decided to go on a gun-blazing shit parade through that warehouse. Now listen closely. You're at the outskirts of the Monarch Cronin harvesting operation, and Paul Serene is at the dry docks nearby. Not a recipe for fun times. So how about...
Dry docks. If Paul's at the dry docks, then that's where I'm
No!
headed.
Jack, the fracture is our only priority now. Time is ending. Will said he...
Will's dead. My best friend came back a goddamn monster. He knew this would happen. He prepared for it. But Paul's the key to understanding all this, and I'm gonna find him.
We both know that if you find Serene, you're not going to be asking questions. Think this through.
I mentioned Prince of Persia Warrior Within last time, and I'm thinking it's a very apt comparison because well, if the end of time is inevitable, and there's nothing Paul can see that can be done about it, then I'm very much hoping this is like Prince of Persia, Warrior Within. There is no concept I find more frustrating in all of this kind of fiction than the stable time loop, where you can't change the past, period, because you going back in time and having the effects you did already happened, and it was always going to happen that way. You know, the way they suggested in Terminator 1. I much prefer the Back to the Future school of things, where time is fluid and can be adjusted as the time traveler sees fit. I just want to saw one of these binders glowing.
Paul was at the dry docks in the distance. I recognized the place. William had a workshop in that industrial area for years. I knew that couldn't be a coincidence.
So in Prince of Persia, Warrior Within, he goes to the Island of Time to deal with the big scary monster that wants to eat him.
I did what you said, okay? Please. Please just let me go.
You did good, Amy. Broadcast just went out, but Hatch wants a follow-up confession. You got the script?
Yeah, this one's more reflective. Like, wish we could undo what we done sort of deal. Dave will feed you the lines.
Dave? You're using your names. You're not letting me go, are you? You're never letting me go. Please. I didn't do anything. I just...
It ain't fair. What was that? Here we go.
Thank God.
Jack, Joyce.
You. From the protest. What do you...
I am so sorry. I didn't want to, but they made me do it.
It made you do what? What is this place?
They forced me to make false confessions for the news, I think. I'm so sorry, Jack. They were armed.
Hey, whatever you did, it's not your fault. None of this is your fault. I'm just glad you're okay.
Eye drop bottle. Martin Hatch prescription contains Chronon. Achievement unlocked. A link to the future. Locate one quantum ripple and one intel item. I did notice they put a lot of emphasis on that in the
I knew Marek was doing something, but this is completely fucked up.
Instead of just standing around while she waits, I'll, go in here and stop time, essentially. Yes. From Serene to Sophia Amaral. Sophia, yes, the fracture has begun. Yes, it will take its inevitable course, but you worry too much. I understand your concerns that our preparations will be ready by the time it has run its course. Keep in mind that I've been to the end of time. I've seen how this plays out. We've taken every precaution necessary. Now we just need to make sure that the pieces fall into place. We cannot cancel the gala tonight. The team needs reassurance that our plan is moving forward without further complications. Even those who aren't aware of the lifeboat protocol need a guarantee that their efforts are not in vain. They need to know that I am in control. The university was only the first step. Now the real work begins. I'm almost finished up at Ground Zero. I'll head to the island for my treatment very soon. I couldn't have done this without you, Sophia. Paul. Oh, I forgot. Start at the bottom first. From Sophia to Paul, subject fracture plus your health. Paul, the fracture occurred at exactly 4:15 a.m., just as you predicted. However, the stutters seem to be occurring at an alarming rate, much more frequently than we expected. I know better than to question your knowledge on the matter, but I just want to be sure that the timeline you proposed grants us enough time for what must be done. You didn't receive your treatment before you left. I can't stress how important it is that you continue consistent treatments, or the efficiency will dwindle. We can't afford for your sickness to intensify. Not now. Please come to the island to receive your treatment as soon as time permits. I'm worried about you. Dr. Sophia Amaral, Head of Research. Oh, that reminds me. What am I looking for? Totally spaced out there. Yes. Quantum ripples. Now I can look at these since I discovered this in the main menu now that I've seen the video they're involved in. So this is the ripple caused by Will finishing the corrections on the whiteboard. Cause/Pebble. Core stability equation solved in the Riverport University Project Promenade Lab. Effect. University core stabilized. HQ time machine primed. I guess that means that Will solving that equation made it easier for Monarch to finish their own machine. Effect. Massive power outage in the town of Ordinary, Maine. A sudden uprise of violent crime overnight. I feel like I should note this. Alan Wake's American Nightmare, there was a backwards message hidden in the song Poets of the Fall wrote for the game, which said something like, "It will happen again in a town called Ordinary." Effect Ripple. Lab assistant Wines leaves for home early to celebrate. Finds wife with a mailman, kills both, in jail. Effect. Lab supervisor Rolling, alerted to the scene, suffers a fatal car crash. Effect. Number sequence 01122 is featured in the results yielded once the fixed equation is implemented. Ben Jones, alias Time Traveler, wins the lottery. The winning numbers include 11 and 22. Oh, and here we see a joke even dumber than naming someone Thelma Louise. These numbers were checked by Dr. R. Morphin and Dr. T. Ranger. A time traveler? Really? It could be a time traveler. Look, we can't just... No, it could be a time traveler. But you can't prove it's not a time traveler. Well, you can't prove it's not an alien, or a hyper-intelligent dog. Not being able to disprove it doesn't mean, yeah, it could be an alien. God. And there was another ripple I didn't even notice in here. Specifically, it's when I looked at the ram statue. Right. Cause. Paul Serene orders Ram statuette to be transported to the HQ. Significance? A memento? Pure gold? Painted over. MacGuffin? Effect. 2 members of Safeguard Unit killed each other fighting over it to steal the statuette. Effect. Selfies of Monarch employees posing with a Ram start trending in social media. PR department gonna be mad. Effect. The state of Utah institutes legal proceedings against Monarch, because of course it was stolen from a police station there. Effect. A sudden spike in the dairy market commodities market. Intentional? Dairy product commodities market. I really don't think we should be transcribing these discussions into the official record. You don't know when some great insight will appear. This is all just speculation. No, it's not speculation. We know that the statue caused a ripple. Alright, that part stands, yes, but pure gold? Seriously? This is just because you saw the Maltese Falcon last... Not necessarily! Oh, I wanted to finish that thought before it just completely escaped my head. Look, the short version is that the prince goes to the Island of Time to go back in time and prevent the creation of the Sands of Time in order to prevent himself from being damned. But then he discovers that it was all a stable time loop, and him going back in time to prevent the creation of the Sands of Time is what causes the creation of the Sands of Time. That mask I mentioned way earlier that let me redo certain parts of the timeline, that was what allowed him to overcome the stable time loop and find another way to, end that situation. And I'm hoping that this situation is like that one, where, even if it is a stable time loop, where Paul Serene always went back in time to 1999 and founded Monarch Solutions, even if the fracture always happens, even if there was always another Jack at the library. I'm hoping I can find a way to work around the stable time loop and prevent the end of time. Because I kind of like the universe the way it is, intact and not torn to pieces. Okay, I'll just talk to our good friend here. You know what? I think I will swap that out. Yeah. I haven't really given it much of a try. Fuck it, I will keep experimenting. Hello?
Listen, I need to get to the dry docks. Do you know the way?
No, I don't think so. But they took me in through a security station nearby. I can help you find a way through there. I owe you. The security station is right over there.
And we'll be heading there in the next episode of Let's Play Quantum Break.
Oh, I knew Marnock had a dark side, but this? They're controlling the entire media, everything.
I'll see you next time. Later, Burning Dog fans.